Well, we got a lot to talk about in our weather, and let's go ahead and start with that moisture we're starting to see move into our area. Right now, it's in the form of high clouds, and they will become a little bit thicker later on this afternoon into this evening. But this is the monsoonal moisture we've been talking about. It's a very thin layer, and most of it's going to be in those mid to upper levels, which means if we do see any chance of showers, really those raindrops not going to make it to the surface. And one of the reasons is because we're still very hot and very dry at that surface level. But again, we're seeing this moisture in those mid to upper levels. That's going to continue to stream into our area this afternoon, mostly in the form of high clouds. We're going to see that pulse a little bit stronger into tomorrow morning. Now, tomorrow morning, it does look like we have maybe a little instability in our area that will join us. And because of that, I did put a very, very weak chance of some dry lightning in our area tomorrow morning. That threat is going to be the highest tomorrow morning, but again, we're still going to see this moisture in our area throughout the day tomorrow. That all changes on Thursday. We'll actually see this dry air from the north start to move into our area, and that is because that ridge of high pressure will eventually move off to the east. That ridge of high pressure, though, that's sticking around over the next couple of days, so we're actually going to see warmer temperatures this afternoon, especially for those inland spots. And because of that moisture moving in from the south, that's actually going to disrupt our low clouds around the coast. Now, we will have those low clouds to start the day off with that fog, but by the time lunch rolls around, we're going to see mostly sunny conditions out there. So that's going to warm up our coastal cities as well. So that ridge of high pressure is still in our area. It's going to remain with us over the next couple of days. It's going to be here on Wednesday as well, but because we will have a few more of those high clouds in place, we're not going to see temperatures warming up too much more tomorrow afternoon. That ridge will eventually start to move off to the east. As it does, we'll see a gradual cool down, very slight cool down on Thursday. We'll start to feel that a little bit more so on Friday as this trough starts to move into our area, and even more so through the weekend. So we do have a cool down on the way this weekend, some relief from that heat, but we do have a couple heat alerts still in effect. This went into effect yesterday morning and will last until tomorrow evening, 11 p.m. An excessive heat warning for Monterey, San Benito, and Santa Clara counties. Again, we're going to see temperatures in those upper 90s, nearing that 110-degree mark for some of these far inland locations. So again, it's going to be really hot out there. Make sure you're finding ways to stay cool and hydrated. We also have a heat advisory for the southern portion of the Salinas Valley, Santa Clara Valley, and the Santa Cruz Mountains. Temperatures mainly going to be in those 90s. Still want to find ways to cool down, but this is if you're more sensitive to the heat. But again, nonetheless, it is going to be hot over the next couple of days. So here's what we're talking about. There's that moisture starting to move into our area. We're already seeing some of those high clouds in place. Again, they will become thicker this afternoon into this evening. They'll remain with us through the overnight hours. Again, most of the bulk of this moisture is going to be off to the east of us. But again, we do have a slight chance to see by tomorrow morning some of this moisture and some of this instability in our area. So that is why, again, we do have a very slight chance of some dry lightning in our area tomorrow morning. Temperatures for you today, though, not looking too bad. Hopefully you can get outdoors and enjoy the beautiful weather. We're even going to see that sunshine around the coast today. We're going to be in those low to mid 70s on the north side of the bay, 80s, mostly 90s for the Santa Cruz Mountains, mid 60s for Davenport. As we head down the coast, again, north side of the bay will be a little bit warmer, but once you head south into Marina, we'll be in those upper 60s, mid 70s for Salinas, 91 for Hollister. We're going to be in those triple digits for the Santa Clara Valley, a toasty one out there. Monterey Peninsula, we're going to be in those mid 60s from Pacific Grove down into Carmel, but a little bit warmer around Monterey and Seaside. Again, temperatures around the coast are going to be slightly above average for this time of year, but very comfortable. And then up and down the Salinas Valley, from Gonzales down into Greenfield, we'll be in those 90s. Greenfield, you'll be kind of teetering on that 90-degree mark there. We will hit those 90s today in King City. We'll be in those triple digits again for those inland locations. Once you're back around the coast, though, a little bit more comfortable. Big Sur, you'll be in those upper 70s, and you can expect those mid to upper 80s around Carmel Valley. Overnight lows, again, will be slightly warmer just because we have that warmer air mass in place. And one thing I want to mention too, with this moisture moving in from the south, it's also going to feel a little muggy out there as well.